little annoying. It's based off of how I feel, so or how I like it. But welcome back, regardless. Been playing some Alliance. Alliance Air War for the last like few minutes. I went through the went through the tutorial and everything. Ended up figuring out a name since I couldn't find a name, so became Fake Love by BTS. But yeah, I have that song in the background right now playing, or about to play also, so yeah. Let's see if it re-establishes my queue. Oh nice, that's good. My playlist, sorry. See if it re-establishes my playlist / queue. This song is so clutch. This has 877,736,925 views. This song is so clutch. The rager of my life. See if I can get it to run again. You know what? I'm gonna play a playlist. So library mix.
Did you know Geico could save you hundreds on car insurance and a whole lot more? So what do you...
Them to pay me. So I could buy a car to insure with Geico and have that little Geico lizard 3D printed straight up onto my dashboard, holding my navigation type device or cell phone holder, whatever. Even if I have a navigation type device. Even my like current thumbs up emoji for the day type reality. It's clutch. Oh wait, wrong song. What? They changed up the flipping playlist. Jerks, man. I'm like stuck on BTS again right now. Full blown gay over it. As gay as I could get. Heard this song and I was just like, oh, mesmerized. Now I see how chicks are like such whores. Oh, it's clutch, and it has the lyrics on here now. That is so dope. For you, I could pretend like I was strong when I was hurt. That's such a dope line. That's clutch. I couldn't even go back. I was just mesmerized, like stuck, like trying to remember the lyric. That is so clutch. These guys are prime. For you, I could pretend like I was happy when I was sad. Right, wait, no, for you, I can pretend like I was strong when I was hurt. That's what it was. That's why. And then I grew a flower that can't be bloomed in a dream that can't come true. That's so dope. And it went perfect with the game that I'm playing. I have 35C, default assigned, Black Widow, subscribe, authentic cockpit, that's clutch. US Air Team, subscribe. That's so clutch. I'm gonna use the default for now. How do I subscribe? Fuck no, bro. I thought it was a different subscription type. If I had the money, even then, I'd just invest in making this my game / my own. That J31 looks clutch as fuck. And like the coming of the future of this F-35. That's clutch. But like a more progressive rendition, if they made the F-35 more progressive in design like that J-35, holy shit. I mean J-31. That'd be clutch. Like they molded over and they went with a slower belly nose cut. Instead they're trying to cut straight through, but they didn't put enough of a belly on the nose. Makes sense. They probably don't hit like the aerodynamics that they should, the booms and sounds that they want to, the deeper basses to glide through. They might be cutting and falling. That's what it is. They're falling at such a progressive rate that they can't boom and just push through the atmosphere. That makes more sense maybe. Since it's a heavy plane, so it's utilizing its weight to its advantage. I'd still put a fatter nose maybe to deal with that boom, to cut through that. I guess this is just me psychologically overthinking everything due to the fact that these Su-35 type renditions all have that boom. Su-33, yeah, they all do the boom cut. They all cut through that environment like it. They boom and they utilize the boom at the next series of this, where it's like the neck where the wing joins, and it's like it's got that like bulge up there in the neck, like a rear neck bulge, like a shoulder bulge to the next neck region, just to deal with that upper environment boom, due to the fact that we're flying so slow. Like we can't break through the altitude, so we have to, or I mean through the physics in these altitudes. Yeah, you can even see it in these, the F3. That's the only way this one cuts through. They're smart. They did like a carve out nose, like a suction. That's why the F-35 goes more for suctioning out that extra leftover energy instead of just powerhousing through. I don't know why the fuck the US is so. I wonder if it's just me being in thought or what it really is. Oh, maybe I'm just overthinking this. This is from all previous dream states when I flew. And I set up like the most realistic, I set up realistic environments and whatnot. See, this floats on top of some of these segments is what it looks like. Server left the game soon, we lost your migration, keep the fight going. Don't worry, you kept all Alliance credits earned. Oh, what? It put me in a fight but never let me join. Savage. Tow control activated. More of this. Release the throttle to the max to be able to fucking whip back and cut, not like these planes stall out anymore, so you can totally do a mid-air hang. Mid-air stall for like 3 centuries, beat the shit out of every person in your flight path. So clutch. Yeah, this falls. This is such a heavy plane that it just falls through the environment. It's just like boom. Cut back. Calibrating these little scrubs. There we go. forget the pitch and yaw on this. I mean, not the pitch and yaw, the pull up and down, the invert. Not too bad. Just get shot with once. Just literally out of the zone. There we go. No. It's dope because this plane automatically pitches and yaws like cleanly in this game due to the controls. Dang it. They finally got me as I was almost on them. That was clutch. Now I see how these guys became super popular through YouTube. The closed captioning. Everyone knows the lyrics and sing along to their epicness, to the perfect epicness is so clutch. That's clutch. Yeah, see, that's clutch. These guys have the same energy as me. This is the same lyrics as what I teach the world. Like, holy shit, work your ass off in what you love. Not in fucking being a remedial fuck for the rest of your life. If you're not getting paid the max amount, it's just what it is. Learn to get paid right. I don't ever get paid, so I'm always an asshole. Straight to the water. Got him. Come on, reload, bro, reload. Bitch. scrub played me solid. Played the low tier. That's clutch. Naturally commendable efforts. Oh, nice. No way, why is it not? Man, my throttle keeps sticking. I got it. Nice. This guy's playing like the mid speed to avoid getting shot. It's kind of smart. Yep, walked right into that. No. Didn't let me adjust my throttle. What a savage. Pussy. Nice. Ten kills, 0 deaths. Yeah, that was clutch. Maybe try again. Not really. Oh, it's the only way to exit. Dude, this game's actually pretty fresh, man. Not gonna lie. That is so clutch. No, I'm not gonna deal with this. Man, dude, multiplayer, it is so fresh. This game is so fresh. Talk about getting a hype value times a billion. Dude. That F-35 looks so clutch, so prime, so realistic, like clean. That's so clutch. I want to own a band like BTS. I want to own BTS. I even thought about it. I was like instantly, fuck it, I'm gonna go apply for whatever positions they have open. Move to South Korea. And then eventually climb the ranks and become the CEO of the band. Their main manager. to the Japanese boy band scene with it. So next era is a bunch of like 20, 30 years from now, it's a bunch of newbies, fresh faces, clean as fuck. Whether I name them BTS or not. Browse games. Dude, that is just too outrageous. This game is beyond epic. How do I unlock these? And at least they start us off with the freshest plane in the mix. The F-35C. Well, I mean, in the mix, the F-35C. It looks so clean too. It looks so pretty actually. I like the F-22 way better though. The Raptor. This is where my computer systems are all primarily designed and derived from. The fact that this plane was supposed to last like 10 to 20 years off of its clutchness, and I actually love the shape and everything. It's like the 6th generation type reality. If they kept this more 6th generation, it would have been way more successful and profitable in my opinion. This shit's fucking clutch. See, they deal with the boom in this one. They deal with that right boom. They cut through it, and they even have a belly fat enough to deal with it and to uplift them and keep them flying high. This is too piercing. Like they fall through the sky too much or something. They're using the fall through the sky technique too much, and I need to climb. I need to be able to hit them high speeds on accelerations, not on fucking on accelerations upwards on pressing weight. I have to be able to accelerate with pressing weight. As much pressing weight as that hits, regardless of the elements that are hitting, I have to be able to climb straight fucking high. And I know this doesn't really overly capacitate to it. These, though it doesn't seem like it, all you have to do is cut through and it goes through that whole status quo of reality. This one just seems like it's a faller. Like it's made for speed diving, dive bombs, hitting cruise ships, hitting ships. I mean, hitting battleships, cruise ships, hitting battleships. Man, I'm gonna run one quick match since it seems like we have players already in here. Don't want to be a dick. Oh, they already started. They hadn't even started the match. I have to learn the boy band names. I mean the members' names from this boy band from BTS. I have to memorize their faces. Usually I have computer systems for that though. Shoot, wrong slide. No, what? Come on, bro. Get me back in there. Stop being a bitch. Shit doesn't pause like this. Fuck, dude. Get off me. Nice. Oh, I clipped that missile. Would have clipped that missile in real life, it would have exploded midair. Fucking savage. That was way too close. You could hear the missile like halfway in the air. As I go past it. See? You knew it. Tried jetting out of that, but that downward dive does not work. This is like almost poorly built. It's made to cut though, so I kind of like it. It's a faller. I mean, it's made to fall. It's a faller. It's a speed dive bomber, so it's kind of clutch. But at the expense of my life, I don't know, man. Way too scary to consider. Just not playing to the dynamics of the future is so fucking scary. It makes me wonder what the US was planning, like pausing out the world or something. They were trying to delay the world in air superiority by being like, oh, this is the best we got this year, bruh. That Black Hawk shit, we never got better than that. Fucking line bitch made motherfuckers. What the hell? Ugh. It won't let me lead. It doesn't lock on once I'm on a fast enough lead. Why? Is this like low tier or something? They like frustrated that I'm this good or something? Already? Just basic? Oh, that's why. Got it flying directly at me. Knew it. Dodged one missile out of that flurry. I got no lead on this kid. Dang. No, nice. I got him. This is the US. I don't lose. Oh, what? Savage. This game is so clutch. I am sweating like, so epic type reality. I want to be a pilot so bad, dude. This just made me like all sorts of crying inside. This is all I wanted to do in life. This is why I started trying to find breakthroughs as to why my brain gets blocked and why I can't complete certain tasks, simple tasks throughout the day. So I just like legitimately knowing that I couldn't do this for the rest of my life was just like what totally got me to finally commit a different type of suicide. I just let my enemies die as if I were them, or as if they were me finally. Let them finally realize what death should really be for not allowing me to succeed. Though I wanted everyone to have success. So I mean, hopefully I make it through and eventually find like a way to make even a privately owned faster and better than this reality if I never get to like, I mean they bench pilots at around like the age of 40, so I mean, I would never want to be benched. So even by the time I make it into anything, it's already too late. Benched reality. And this is just a video game. Displaying certain flight properties. I mean, it's basic physics. It's a good physics engine. The guys did well. I mean, the team did well. Even though it's very, very basic. It's flying all port screw all the way to the top of this guy, to the top of the port screw. Oh, and it resets me once I hit a certain altitude. That's clutch. It's like 26,000 on the verge of 27. And I would normally be using the touch screen, like for the I forget what it's called. I'm right-handed, not left, so I'm trying to remember what they're called. This is how this fucking issue happens. I just beat the shit out of people for doing this. I just usually slug the living shit out of any person blocking me from thinking, so this is even worse. Not in a negative way, though. I mean, I usually chin check them to stop them. These guys are all super pretty too, so it's kind of crazy. So dope. Makes sense why they finally beat the shit out of that little pedophile bitch too. So, I mean, sorry, it makes sense why they finally beat Taylor Swift. Holy shit. That stupid bitch is retaliates so bad in dream states. I don't even know how to deal with them anymore. Fucking assholes, man. They're such trend popping bitches. Fucking hate them. Stupid fucking sluts. Not even their fault, but I mean, yeah, it is. Never mind. I don't know why I said that. Even tried not saying sluts, but. Oh man, sorry. They torture the shit out of me. This is why I legitimately try to keep my mouth shut. Then anything I think and I don't say, they fucking torture me to death over. Mainly if it's something like that I was just thinking. Fucking bitches are whores, hardcore. Fucking bitches are savages. I think I'm gonna do one last match in a bit, in a few minutes, a few seconds. My back's about to blow out. About to stretch a bit in my seat / relax. I guess it's like seat stretching. This is what I realize is what it is. Getting used to sitting in a comfortable seat again. That molds just to me. Or at least to my structure. Oh, it's clutch. I like this guy's outfit. It looks kind of like one of my PUBG outfits other than the pants. But the jacket reminded me of the Mission Impossible 2 Fallout jacket. Or the Mission Impossible Fallout jacket, whatever. Oh, the other one does too. This guy's does too. They're all like clutch leathers. That's what it is. It's probably the type of leather. The sheen and everything that they went for. Oh, scotch. These guys are so clutch. Now I see how K-pop took over the world progressively. They stuck to the boy band scene, which is super clutch and super high energy, super perfect for the world. Super clutch. And they keep it super high energy all the time, which is so dope. Super high energy. They keep it super high energy, and it's so dope. And it's like clutch, it's like with every move, not just every fucking other, every now and again. It's like the whole, it's technically the whole time. They just keep that high energy flowing. It's so fucking clutch. My apologies for the bad word. Bad words, it's so clutch. And it's so clutch, does not give it enough energy. Flash reality, neither does the F-bomb, but it gave it way more energy. Like the right type of energy just to keep it in line, but it is so fresh. That's why. It's because I used to use the word fresh. It was around that era. I was trying to release fresh energy to get my capital started. Since I was creating nothing but fresh energy at the time, and I got into like the whole mindset, thought process, and everything, trying to find a way to make some startup capital. I was like, fresh energy, fresh. Just the word fresh alone was just so fresh. I was like, oh man, oh, the freshest of the freshest. I was so stuck, and that's what BTS reminds me of. Just the highest quality of freshness, and the freshest fresh that I could ever produce and create. And these guys actually tapped into it. I mean, I actually finally got it out to these guys and got it out to the world at that time, and these guys tapped into it perfectly and kept their fresh energy going. It's like it's almost like what kept me going then. These are all like the groups in the background, just because I wanted to still be that number one, and I still want to be that number one entity. I mean, that one number one anything. So I still want to be that number one. I'm so stuck. I flipped out on my character earlier too, as inanimate as they might be. Though they are not. Oh man, I have to edit that out. Like that's possible. I'm such a savage right now. Oh, savage. These are all fucking bots. Oh, there's some dope graphics. Oh shit, what's that? Can lock onto you. Track issues. Oh, I got him. Nice. I did not think I could do that clean of a flyby right now. I swept in on him though. I perfectly matched his craft. Oh shit. This guy almost matched it. This guy's totally trying to let it weird out. I'm not leaving my shot up. Savage. Even at low speed. Oh, fuck, I almost dodged it. This isn't SU-33. Oh. Keeps getting stuck. That's such a good play. Savage. He keeps sticking my throttle, man. That's so savage. What a bunch of jerks. Like locks down. It won't fucking progress. I mean, it won't press. This is why I have autonomous systems always flying how I would be flying. Just in case I'm not able to push those buttons when I have to. I don't miss out on the kill. As cheap as it sounds. It's their fault for hacking. I was trying to drop him so that he would like sneak right into his flight zone and boom. God, this guy out for me right now too. Speed somehow. He's got a faster plane. 35C. Yeah, let's go. There we go. Wow, that's good technique. Here's all I could think of, and then I see him turning into it. Or going directly into the line of sight. Like, that's so clutch. Into the flight path, sorry. And this is why I hate missiles. I always leave one too many right down the road, and that one, they're so misses. So I'm trying to get sideways on them to where they're flying right at like a perpendicular type flight path to me. Barely breaks off the back of Such a fucking scary ass maneuver to do in real life. Fuck. Holy shit, sorry for the battles. This is so fudge. This is such a dope game. I am freshly out of freshness. Like the controls are so clean. That's the only reason I like it. At first I wasn't gonna be all that into it, and then I got into the controls, and I was just like, oh so fresh. The pitch and yaw are so clean in this. Like I'm surprised it lets me pitch and yaw so perfectly. Like this is so me, bro. I love using pitch and yaw in planes. It's so much fun. Gliding and drifting through everything. It's the only way to do some of these cuts too. Gotta pitch and yaw into it, fall into the line. I think it prevents engine stall too if you do it right, like layer down, like ladder down type technique. Because you're constantly laddering down and pushing more weight, and then pitch yaw. The plane doesn't break. And then it's a faller, so it's even fucking better. So it falls and gains speed because it's so heavy in weight and so heavy in aerodynamics that it's intended to fall and pitch through everything because they know it's not going to break in those fucking belly up segments that I have to have. But it's not going to gain as much speed in my opinion. Maybe it's a torque the right engine if I'm doing something right. And it's just chugging through all in the sky, fucking churning it like nothing. Churning it like nothing. Ugh, I just got the most vicious belly. Oh, why is that happening? It's like my insides are being like ripped aside. Like one ligament, not ligament, like one channel of my intestines is just like getting stuck and ripped. Savage, I can maybe that's why. I'm getting too far for the lead. This is a downward fight. This one seems realistic to be able to do. Nowadays. I want to have a real VR engine to see if I could actually fucking not stall out and not fucking break flaps open, the interlace weldings and shit. The plane just like starts ripping apart, crumbling midair. Just because I do one savage turn after another, just speed dive into like a pitch yaw that shouldn't even be ripping me into pieces. Because I'm constantly moving forward. It's not like I'm being stuck midair, just like, and then that doesn't break. It seemed like it break. Boom. Just to be able to keep up. It's like a snap to total fucking throttle down. Snap back to throttle up, max throttle. Just to be able to get that snap through and hopefully the engine doesn't stall out, and I highly doubt stall outs happen at this high quality of engine now. And simple fucking maneuvers like that just to be able to catch a snap midair. Just to be able to push air superiority and fucking major flyby right up against your right up against your window pit. Right up against your cock. Sorry, right opposite to your cock. That's so gross. Pit. Damn it, right? Into your vagina. Right up against your vagina. Like, total fucking demolition. Just for trying to put your fucking gay shit near me. Right up against your vagina. And I keep pressing my air, my air superiority. Fucking major flybys right over you. Doesn't let me turn the airplane upside down easily. Whatever. That is so clutch. Yeah, seems to be way faster with its fall. That's clutch. Whoa, man, I'm so stuck. This game is dope. Alright, back to PUBG though for a bit. That's clutch. You guys are so dope. Love them. They're totally my voice. My spokespeople. It's fucking gross. Whatever. I'm not. That's savage. Oh man. Can't wait if I ever get the chance to launch Podcaster. Do lyric music videos. Like be authorized to do it. Like have a specific just curator or channel run by like someone I pick that I even out of all the streamers that sign up, like it's their audition tape to be my host for those or whatever, the main work, whatever. Do some super dope heavy music videos. I'm gonna sing along type music videos. Regular music video, but with like the sing along epicness. This is just one of the main channels I was thinking of. Just to keep everything super prime. These are like the regular curated channels that'll keep everything free. All the other channels free. Everyone pays into it anyways. Oh, what's that? These guys are so clutch. Fuck, I knew I crashed it for trying to turn up the volume. This TV's such shit. My PC broke. Everything wanted to fucking crash when I got my TV all set up. Got a super dope monitor from this guy's extended family. And I had my super dope TV set up already. The second I said no, I'm not using that monitor yet, not until I get like a super dope setup for it, because it's such a clean monitor. Got fucking wrecked. This one's to stop working. Oh, that's hilarious. I've been on a fucking points loss. Heinously too bad lately, so let's see if we can flip that. See if this BTS turns back the fuck on. Bitch made fucking TV. Fuck, dude. What a bad time to have this do this. Oh, there we go. Nah, my stomach hurts. I need to find a way to not be such an aggro rage out right now. I think that's why everything's happening how it's happening. That's so dope. That's why it's because the music's glitching. It's fucking aggroing out. That's clutch. There we go. Went back to staying alive. Fuck no, that's so far. Never mind. So this is like at 1.5 if anything, close. Oh, dude, that's crazy. That's even almost 2k meters right now from that distance. So yeah, like 1.5. Damn. They've been pushing me this season so roughly, like they know I'm gonna get my ass worked, so they like keep pushing like certain spots that they want to see me get my ass whipped or something, and they know I won't. But this season, it seems like the angst is like super hot. Like they're totally like, yeah, loser, drop in right there, at that hot spot. Go get wrecked. And the only reason I don't do it is because I've lost so many points this season already, just chasing kills. Backfires so fat. I don't even have a chance to cry nor scream about it because it's just so savage, and it's like, you should have known. It's your own fault. Should have known. Should have known. What? What the fuck, bro? As I was hoping to find a vehicle right here. Yeah, I ain't trying that right now with no teammates. I'm gonna get third partied so hot. That's all I could think of. Not even, oh, I can take these guys out. I'm gonna get third partied so hard. That's a bot. That's clutch. I thought it was a real person. Oh, that's what has happened. I actually kind of do like Nicki Minaj. You know, she's kind of cute. And I'd rather fuck her brains out instead of anything else. You know, I'm not really all that into black chicks. Demolish that for a few years. Straight. That'd be like my girlfriend. Even though I'm not that into black chicks, I'd totally like wipe her up. Whether I had kids with her or not. Totally be smashing for days. Just because she's cute. Makes me wonder sometimes if they have like if these bots are like have people near them. So I always wonder if I'm about to get snuck up on and shot. And I just did right now. Thought about it, but I had like the highest heavy set like feeling in my gut that I was about to get shot in the back. And it happened a few weeks ago. So maybe this is just how they're cleaning up the bot to bot dynamics. It's like I instantly like black out and I can't. I just don't even consider waiting or looking around for enemies. Like I'll black out and I just get lackadaisically, haphazardly stuck doing whatever I'm doing. I wonder how much I ruined my character's life. I figure a whole year without him on my account is what fucking ruined everything, but I also think it did well for like the management type of dream states that I had. He was managing everything, doing everything super fucking solid. So it was clutch, you know. I was just like, fuck, man, I wonder if I lost him though. Like, vibe check, got too stuck into our business routine of saving the world that his dignity got lowered. Or made to look lower, opposed to like a bunch of garbage that still doesn't side with us the right way. So randoms get tortured out of as a result, and we get fucked savagely because these are like good randoms. I was about to like look at this guy like as if you were my thinking it was my Asian character, but I forgot it's my main character, my like main. My main character is technically like the Asian or whatever, but I don't really have a main. They're all considered not really. This is like my main since I had him since Combat Arms, and the Asian guy's super clutch. Fucking love this music. Hate to be gay about it. Holy shit, that was stealth, bro. Did not even see that guy show up out of whatever angle I showed up. Oh. Fucking scrub bitch. It's got a better scope. I ain't gonna be able to take this guy out. He's a higher tier, better scope. His aim assist is more calibrated to his device or his playstyle. You can tell it's a fucking TO versus me. Someone that's been using aim assist for like 30 fucking seasons, so now the fucking aim assist is like magnetized to his fucking dynamics. Fucking hate it. That's the best example against my like in-game friends that I've had. I've gone against other players though that they're like that fast with their devices and whatnot. Should have wrapped around, but my armpit's like sweating so bad that it just. No, I want to scratch my armpits of all fucking things. Dude, they have some dope, fresh outfit choices. I have like the freshest outfit choices. Their companies did well. Like, I mean, in designing everything. Did really good. this guy wouldn't have had that lead shot, I still would have chased him. It's because I didn't have boosters, heals, nothing. Scrub got lucky. Played me super solid knowing I was about to loot the farmhouse. Eye booger stabbing my eye. That's clutch. That's clean wraparound. That move matched their move in the music video so perfectly right now. My dune buggy was like totally on clutch point. And then there's the guy that was shooting at me. That's so clutch, sorry. Looked like that bush had a person. That was so clutch. My BTS just crashed too. So bitter. So pissed. So irritated. So lame. Yo, that was clutch. I have a hardcore feeling someone scoped in on me. Oh, that's why it was so hard to get out of that little spot. That's maybe what I was thinking. Whatever. Made it through that fat loss. Got a kill out of it, already holding on to 4 kills. 3 bots. 1 real player. There's 3 rappers in BTS. 3 and 4 regular singers. Maybe I'm just trying to stack them all up for the match and see if I can get them all. Or maybe I can just collect them all. Oh man, savage. At least the current form. Current outfits. Current dynamics. Current song. Oh yeah, song based series. That's clutch. An outfit that changes throughout the match based off of the song. I mean, not based off of the song, based off of what song the outfit series is from. So every minute or every like couple minutes it changes, or every minute it cycles through each outfit from each one of the characters, or from each one of the singers from BTS. Of course, there's going to be no vehicle there. I don't know what I was blindly thinking. the fuck? Oh, whoa. Guy got busted into the air like way late. I'm gonna take that M24. Hopefully this guy doesn't mind. I know I just took all your loot. Hopefully you don't mind. You want the 6 times? Guess not. Do you want the 6? Okay, I guess not. It's whenever you're ready.
Enemies ahead.
Let's coach.
Fall back to safe zone.
Let's go. We have almost no gas, so hopefully this goes well.
Enemies ahead.
And we'll wrap around this little like mountain.
Watch out.
This guy got wrecked. How do I not see them? Oh, okay, I see them. That was clutch. Oh, that was clean. Straight to the tree line. These kids cannot. Not deny it. That was clutch.
Marked a location.
Yeah, that was fucking hella far. Want to push? Holy shit, this guy almost got me. Wait, what the hell? First aid kit only heals that much now? What? Since when? Hold on, hold on. What? 75 health is what it says. Why is it fucking glitched out? Yeah, let's go. Let's push to the. Let's push on them. Shit, I pushed the wrong button. Hold on, let's get back to this. Put up an ice wall. Stupid bitch. Just because I knocked his teammate. Just because I wrecked his teammate. Oh, man. That's clutch. I was thinking that was some in-game friend or something. That's clutch. 5 kills, 5th match in the series. That was clutch. That is so clutch. Let's see if I can get this to work. Oh, it was clutch. It just ended on its own. Lotto looks hot and that for once, even though she's like fat. She looks hot for being fat. Even though she looks fat. Like super tubby type fat. She looks hot. Like, it's weird. I'm gonna smash that for days anyways. You know, she's only just cute. You're like just cute. Just pretty enough to make it through. So savage. Love this song. Fucking hooked. Might even watch the whole music video. Never mind. It's actually playing on my TV. Man, you're a bitch of a TV. Let's see if disconnecting connects it faster. I want to listen to my music, damn it, dang it, damn it. Belly aches, giving me like a backache to like an annoyance ache to savage remediality ache. Just savagely not being able to not get pissed over my TV being such a bitch about it. Savage remediality check. Just play my music already. I don't see how I can't just uncrash. Like, what's causing it? There might be like some extra background script that's still running or something. What the fuck, bitch? Said play my music, not play everything else. Oh, that's why. Because if I don't have the app open, it just like fails. It's like stuck in a script during certain parts. I forgot about that. For you, I could pretend like I was happy when I was sad. For you, I could pretend like I was strong when I was hurt. That's such a clutch setup. I wish love was perfect as love itself. I still don't overly understand that. I wish all my weaknesses could be hidden. A real flaw that can't be put in a dream that can't come true. I'm so sick of this fake love. I'm trying to get to like, I'm trying to figure out like how exactly they worded everything right. Oh, I mean, this totally vibes with me so clutch. Because that legitimately was me. As I was chasing my dreams. Actually, as I was chasing my reality. The reality that I wanted to uphold. The reality that I wanted to make real. The reality that was being plagiarized from me moment after moment. So I just kept nurturing the world and becoming themselves. And endorsing them in their plight to become better than and their journey, in their current task of becoming better than all their competition. Oh, this song's so dope. It like totally flows with my energy from back then and now. Fucking love it. I fucking love it. Love, what the heck is love? It's all fake love. That's dope. That's so clutch. They put it into the best words possible. I'd use this song to keep any person from being heartbroken for life. It's so dope. Maybe they'll understand what love is. Fake as all reality. The cinematics are so epic. This band like totally got such an epic production company or themselves. I mean, they're dope themselves, but whoever, and yeah, actually it's a mix. This band itself is way dope. It's just up there in the highest echelon of epicness. Music videos, everything, so clutch. Their artwork, their outfits, it's so prime. Like their art style, just their style alone is art. Like it is so dope. And the worst part is the chick that I was like totally like in love with in my head totally stabbed me in the back. So I mean, this is kind of how this shit happens. And then I just went roaming around from chick to chick, just realizing love was fake. Nothing but a lie. Not even a lie I would make up myself, but a lie itself, in and of itself. A lie in and of itself. Is this truth that I witnessed before me, or is it just a bunch of fake lies? Like, I couldn't even think of the right words. But it's just me really thinking, or me talking as I'm thinking, realizing there's no real love. Not to be a jerk or sour, but there's no such thing as love. Not for another. Maybe for a ton of others, and for their growth. But yeah, it's clutch. I love that song. So burned into my soul. Love it. Love it. Oh man. So clutch. Stuck, broken. And then the song Fire is such a dope opening song to open with too. It wasn't even what this playlist opened with last time, but it is such a dope song. Fresh. Dope is fresh also too. Super fresh. So clean. Man. I wish I could get paid. I mean, I wish I could make enough money to like Guess I'd be a wreck. That's probably why they kept me from making money. Though I wouldn't make any mistakes with it, maybe I'd be so much of a wreck that I just make everyone into a wreck. Just from like making sure I made the right expenses at all points. And drain myself of whatever energy it is that I have to drain for the time being. Just to create something new. Maybe it would have ruined the world. Maybe it would have sent it into like a catastrophic turmoil. Everyone wouldn't have been able to be themselves as much as they wanted to be. Maybe I would have made everything just like awkward. Oh, you're all as pretty as me now. Cool. So you guys keep that energy up. Oh yeah, see, vibe killer. Get out of here. That's hilarious. And it goes hand in hand with the music video. That's so clutch. This is like me showing up to them. Maybe you guys can be my voice. And then boom. This is how they started the build up to becoming my voice. And then by the time they got to fake love, is where they get to my voice. Or at least the best public rendition to sell to the public. That flows with everyone. 7 confirmations to my 8th wonder of the world. The 8th reality, the reality of the 8th. Don't try so hard, it's alright to lose. Just because I say nah, I ain't losing. But I'll keep flowing through. And then there's that la 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 la. That's clutch. These guys are fresh. Fresh as fuck. Their dance moves are so epic. Their dance style is so epic, so fresh. Just live how you want it. Your life is yours. Try so hard, it's hard to lose. Maybe that's how they get them into a winning mood, so it's kind of clutch. Into at least a flow, an accurate flow to be a winner. Their vibe check, that's why it's a vibe check. That's clutch. That's how they vibe check everyone into flowing well. It's not even lowering them, it's just vibe checking them. Don't be so nervous, don't be so anxious. We're just here for you type reality. That's clutch. And then the guy that they make look totally gay, looks super clean, super pretty boy style, hardcore pretty boy with all the black hair, his whole black hair. That's probably why he's probably a natural dark black. Or at least their personalities probably shine through that color dynamic or that energy. For that vibe check. Yeah, it's that vibe check. Of being the prettiest Asian, regardless, even if you look just Asian as all the other Asians, the prettiest fucking Asian out of the crowd. The prettiest Asian out of the crowd, so yeah. Standing out in a crowd. So that's that vibe. That's clutch. No wonder the jacket too. Looks clean. Clean as fuck. Super clutch. I'll forgive you. That's so dope. That looks so clean. Just for analyzing me. That's so dope. That's clutch. That's such a dope song. That ending is so prime, so fire, so clean. Beautiful, beautiful suit dance. I wonder who that is. ONF. Looks like a clean cover. Not to be a jerk, BTS is still better. They got that dope outfit set up in this song. I think this is it. I think this was dope. In this song, they have a super fresh outfit. Series of outfits. Welcome first time to BTS. That's clutch. Yeah, this music video has a lot of fresh outfits. That's just clutch. That's clutch. And dance moves are fresh as fuck too. So clean. And they keep it on point. Like they're accurate with their energy. They're so high with it. It's like so clean, so on point. It's so clutch. Even if our youth rot to death and it rot in the studio, that's clutch. That's the best line. So me. Regardless of what I'm doing throughout the day, I'm always working. This sucks right now. It kind of sucks. It's worth it. It's clutch, well worth it. Maybe I'll make it out. Maybe I'll be a doctor, something of the sort. Maybe I'll make it out with my degrees. All the jobs I could cover with one computer program. That's why they did this one. That's clutch. With one computer program, I could cover over 7 major careers, major CEO run type careers. Medicine, CEO, teacher, tutor, police chief, chief of police, general of the military. That's clutch. Scientist, physicist, master of science, professional racer, professional Formula One driver, professional team manager, professional stock car driver. That's clutch. Admiral, actually, dang, I think that is Admiral. General of the military, whatever the highest would be. I think it's like Admiral or something. I made a lot of mistakes during these music videos. I wonder if I fucking subliminally got into a lot of people's heads and fucking ruined their lives. And I ruined one of my brother's lives during this whole era of not being able to stay on vibe check and breaking whatever fucking assholes were breaking in all the time in my dream states. So it was a challenge, and I'd flip out randomly. And I'd flip out on them, like fucking worse than I've ever flipped out on stream. and with higher energy because I was in dream states trying to kill the fucking person controlling me. And I'd be so fucking pissed because I wouldn't be able to get my voice heard, and then I'd flip out on him for not being able to make it past whatever breakpoint or getting fucking wrecked and stuck. I'd flip out. I'd be like, no, what the fuck you doing? Like, like total rage out. Man. This is clutch. I grew a flower that can't be bloomed in a dream that can't come true. Yeah, that's what happened. It's like every single chick I fell in love with was just an unblooming flower. They just drained me for my energy. I mean, if I were like as well set as BTS, it would have been a gorgeous reality to uphold. But instead, it became my broken heart, broken reality, deprived reality, not even broken because I didn't break, nor was anything truly broken. I was just deprived of everything that would have made it whole. Tortured foundation is what it could be seen as. Every foothold that I once had was just taken out from under me, that I began to float for life, just to avoid anyone encountering the same amount of pain / anything similar. Remedial realities of what should have been. So I totally kept going. Remedial realities of what should have been. I was so broken, so torn apart. When will I succeed? When will I see my life nurtured or endorsed? Man, I was so down but never out. Just because I knew my energy kept the world going. And now I see how. So I'm super happy that I kept going. Whether I survived or died, I just knew I had to keep the energy alive, and this is cool. Alive or dead, regardless, the energy keeps going. It's kind of cool. Stoked for it. Hopefully I can transcend all pain and just keep it at a highest echelon of beauty, to endorse more and more of this. Though it is a pit in my stomach that I didn't get the chance to do this myself. But I didn't want any of the people that I enjoyed getting the chance to be deprived of the chance. Just because my world was soured up, I didn't want anyone else's to become sour. Not without the right flavors. Every moment in life is intended to have a right flavor, not a bunch of flavors that don't flow well. This is a perfect example of all the right flavors. So it's clutch. I see why they went with all the colors. So clean. They did such a clean job to express her art in this one. So clutch. For you, I could pretend like I was happy when I was sad. For you, I could pretend like I was strong when I was hurt. I always hold a smile on my face. Just to avoid painting the world with my pain. So savage. I need to figure out a better way to rewrite those. That's why this hits. So clutch. I'm so stuck on BTS. Shit, man. I am so stuck. I'm so hooked on BTS. I ain't gay or anything, but I fully feel it sometimes. No, I'm just joking. That's just the happiness inside. Pre-emanating as my personality, opposed to just happiness. So it's kind of dope. Maybe it's the era that I was trying to fine tune these vibes and make sure that it's just the highest vibe. So with Fresh Energy, it was all my work in vibes towards energy and the freshest and the best of the best energy. So it's going to be called Fresh and then energy drinks or whatever, or Fresh Energy, just in case you wanted to fucking cock block me. Fresh Energy, and then probably solutions, not even drink. Sorry, I'm just joking. Fresh energy drinks, but it depends on how much I get blocked. I'm always going to be the freshest, regardless of what they want, whether I'm held behind the scenes or not. It's just going to be me, clutch, all over. Just like all these clutch artists like BTS. Just super clutchness all over. Even all by themselves, however, so clutch. I'm sorry, Mom, your son is so killing it. That's so clutch. That is such a clutch line. Maybe you're so jealous and file a lawsuit. That's hilarious. Well, those are all the plagiarists that they were siding with by that era. They didn't know. Oh, that's clutch. That's why they got like offset half renditions of the graphics. They weren't doing full-fledged speed snaps to their flow. That's clutch. Like graphics where it just speeds to the point and then just pauses midair and it's just super clutch. They do it later into, oh yeah, that's clutch, that's clutch. I didn't really blame anyone because they were all being swayed by these pedophiles back then. Just due to not even money. They were just plagiarizing all my shit, man. As I was stopping them, they were still causing a shit ton of damage. I'm not willing to lose. I don't give a fuck how fucking sick I get. This is a life or death situation. Mainly when I see all my art out there, all my artists basically, all the artists I would have like basically been in that highest echelon with, not even just owned, just endorsed. Oh yeah, endorsed. I would have been able to endorse fully, even as I become an artist myself or whatever I become behind the scenes. By the time I finally get my chance, I mean, I wanted to step out with dubstep. Wanted the sounds of Elvis, Johnny Cash. Wanted to hit it super prime and hard, even if it was just me recomposing all their sounds and then just turning it into something totally new and dope and fresh and epic. Would so do a combo with BTS. I would be so clutch. And it flows well and perfect with their style. The deep basses, and that'd be all guitar riff driven type shit, man. I would be so in love right now that I think about it. That is so clutch. Face. I'm so stoked. Man, I wish. This is the last farewell on my ass. No one can ever live without me. Every artist that has tried has only failed. I wouldn't let anyone fail. So I don't let anyone even think that they have a chance without me. To be at the highest echelons. Because all I want is the highest echelons. And this is a competition, right? If I'm getting blocked by a bunch of pedophiles, I'm gonna win. Not anyone else. Regardless of who they have representing anyone. I win regardless. Mic drop. BTS. That's so clutch. I'm never gonna keep my mouth shut. Oh man. And then this chick is super cute in this music video. She's got like a super cute style, super cute face. Petite little body, but super cute face. This guy gets wrecked because he's like my number one. And my number one defense is kind of just that devastating. An issue to deal with. Though I would wish someone could match my reality, no one can match my reality. I've tried, I've debated it, gone through it for life. But there really truly is no way to match my reality. Though you can try. Much love though. Regardless if you make it. You'll be wearing them stunner shades for life. My nigga. That's so clutch. This guy's so prime. I love it. Can't wait till I can put outfits on him again. I'm just stuck getting the vibe set. Try to do at least 6 matches on vibe checks. If I forget, I usually try to do it in one, and then I'll forget and I'll float through. So I'll try to get it by 6 match straight. So I can at least pick one of the 6 matches to reanalyze all my vibes through. I mean, I reanalyzed through number 1, and then by like number 6, I have to set down a real solid vibe check path. Otherwise, it's just at least the fact that I can cut it off by 6. So meaning that I just find the cutoff point on any situation in every situation. So I just run through the motions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And if I have to cut off at 6, vibe check, 13 means I'm on a good flow. 21 means I have a really good chance to vibe check and win. Once I count the cards out before me and I see whether or not I have a chance to flank the person and wreck them, and that's usually high energy, high vibe. And then I think cinematics, so I have to make it cinematically super clean and fresh. Aside from being super clean and fresh on the kill, I have to not overly push it to where I break the competition spectrum either, so I have to just make sure I push for the kill, so that while also keeping it as cinematically fresh as allowed, without breaking or transcending that thought or forcing too much editing, instead of just pushing for the highest, cleanest cuts ever. It's so clutch, so clean. I fucking love BTS. Sorry, I love BTS. I'm so stuck. This music video gets me so hyped. So clean. And then how they cut in with the rapping, that's clean. That's clutch. The flow is so fresh. It's like a fat break-in flow. I mean, it's a fat flow fresh. It's like huge flow, just topples the scene. It's just so clutch. It's such a dope opening. There we go. It's such a dope entrance. He just swaggers in. It cuts to him, but it's like an overall swagger vibe. So clutch. Kind of like when Jungkook comes in with the blue. I don't think that's Jung. Oh yeah, it is. Because the other guy's the brown eyes. K something. Yeah. Yeah, Jungkook pops in with the blue hair and it looks even cleaner in that scene. I think that's who it was. I think that's the lead singer. That's so clutch. was clutch. So impossible to repeat that, but it's such a clutch segment. So prime. It's such an epic closing with the wings of Icarus. I fly to you. And just better words. Well, it's clutch. That's so clutch. Oh man. These guys are so fresh. Man, now I see why they're at the top right now. I'm so stoked for them. So overly ecstatic. Fucking love it. If I can only edit myself. Or at least edit all the damage I've done. And put everyone in a good place. That's my current set, technically. Current chase. So I love this man. So clutch. So clean. As long as they can stay ahead. And they're smart because they're Asian, so they know how to snap to what they're supposed to be doing. Look at TRT. Those guys are fucking clutch. They answered the call the second they knew something was going to go wrong. Because they knew the kid was going to lose to someone. So TRT took over, and it was clutch. And Fate got worked by a few points. But then again, it was also the seasons when it was still head-to-head against the two heaviest conquerors. Head-to-head, top to top. Points chase. It was a points chase. Hardcore fucking points chase. So I was pissed. Like, someone with a 20 plus KD losing that bad, someone must have fucking wrecked their network or ruined them. I was still hoping he would have won, but for the sweep to make sure that no damage hits, it was the overall fact that I was already trick shotting / getting into trick shots, or what they would consider trick shots, cinematic shots. So this is how they would have flexed on me for a few months, years, off of Fate not going in for the deep win. They had him on like a slow roll because he's a kid. He's a little kid. I didn't know he was a little kid until after, and I saw the PMCOs, the PUBG Mobile Club Open, and I saw how young he was. He's like 15. He's like 12, 15. Kid's clutch and pro as fuck though. 20 plus KD, 3 accounts, 4 accounts, just to keep track. Just to keep that fucking skill high, otherwise you get wrecked or lose so bad. He probably doesn't have the chance to like rewind, or I mean to unwind like I do. Few matches to just think everything through. He probably doesn't have a good coach or good coaching staff, good team. Doesn't really make the time for him to float through. Instead just stresses him and presses him for every kill as fast as possible, instead of going and basically stressing down every kill, toppling every kill, wrecking every squad, instead of having nerves, whatever, just powerhouses through them. I think that's why, because I build champions. So I utilize their best features and I just keep building from there. I just find a way to lock onto those best features. How to keep them on that track, to endorse only that part of their personality so that they don't fall. So that they don't stumble, technically. But it's considered falling, and it's actually considered falling because you fall into a pit thinking, well, yeah, I have a chance to make it past this breakpoint. No, get fucking wrecked. You just don't realize that the other player is what's holding onto your life string at that point. And it's basically vibe checking you down the whole time, knowing they have a higher, better shot, and you're not even taking the chance to vibe check them back or press or like wrap around or flank. You're just going haphazardly into your regular routine instead of realizing that you have to make some pivotal hardcore change or no change at all and just snap to the person. and you know, you yourself know that your snaps aren't on fucking point, so you better get to fucking flanking. Follow your gut instinct. Flank, wrap around, 360, 180, 180 to the left, 180 to the right, regardless of what side you have to snap to, just 180 as fast as you have to. Slash snap. So I mean, if you can't do that, you're not able to. I mean, you might as well flank. You can't snap to the person. You have to learn to flank. TRT is all about drop-ins and timing. Trick shots are all about drop-ins and timing. Dropping in and having that perfect timing to be able to hit the target right when you create your 360. It's not so much about leading the shot because you're already on point to lead the shot. Because you already know where your bullet has to land in order to kill that person. And these guys do it way well. They do it really well. It's so clutch. BTS is definitely my favorite. BTS is my favorite. I can definitely see why BTS grew so well. It's so hard. See that Future, let's run away. Let's clutch. See, they focus on just epitomizing the best. That's why you love it. It's so clutch. These guys are smart. These guys are the smartest guys out there right now. I'm so loving it. They can totally teach the world to fly. Love it. I love this. I can't wait to make a viable income. To know I have an actual career. It's not even making an income. Well, I guess making an income right now, knowing that I won't have a viable career in choice or in line, so I can at least try to learn how to trade stock or torture the world for how much I've been tortured by becoming a YouTube financial advisor. Or I mean, by becoming a financial advisor on YouTube and teaching the world one basic thing. I got plagiarized. Go die for me. Holy shit, sorry. I had thrown a randomness and it was a good bad joke. I got plagiarized for everything. Now go be my voice. Let's clutch. Or at least be your own voice and realize I would have endorsed your life regardless of who you are. For only the better. For only yourself. Technically, even if it turns into actually for only for the better. Not just for yourself, but only for the better. Unless they're all hating on you. For yourself then. So you get the love you want. The love you deserve. The endorsement. That should have happened. The endorsement that was necessary. And this song's clutch. It's almost like the energy gets lifted, and it doesn't get lifted until they all like start dancing. Until until BTS joins in and starts dancing. Like the whole energy is carried by each one of their band members. It is so clutch. I fucking love it. That's cool. carried myself into this beautiful prison. It's hilarious. What do they mean by the prison? The pain? Ah, that's cool. That's clutch. Even if I fall, I come right out scream. That's how we've always been. That's clutch. That's clutch. Yeah, this reminds me of the era when I was just like, I don't give a fuck. I just have to teach. I have to get the point across. Even if you can't afford it, I'll teach you. Every person deserves it. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's no amount of money in the world that would have ever stopped me or kept me going to be able to teach the world how to be gorgeous. Though it sounds lame, that's legitimately what I was shooting for. Becoming the most gorgeous person in the world, regardless if anyone wanted to endorse it or not. I was just shooting for the highest echelons of everything. Beauty itself held no platform to me. I just shot above and above and above. I became everything and anything I ever wanted. I became everything, all instantaneously. God himself had no grace like my grace, that I just made it into energy because of all their jealousy. And that's the platform I held everyone up on. That's the foundation I built. That's how I kept going. I succumbed to no one. Only those that were really looking for a life to live. Whether they knew it themselves or not, I gave them a chance to have a voice, to finally realize that they should just keep going with being themselves. Except when they're being negative. Actually, sorry, not to be themselves, to be higher than, to be that imagination of themselves that they wanted to be, without all the negativity for anyone, even themselves, or for anyone, because they're all supposed to be artists for the world, endorsing the beauty. That's why these guys are so prime. They're completely like selfless with everything that they do. All their lyrics, everything is so clutch. They were taught perfectly. I'm so stoked on it. I hope they don't ever lose. Legitimately, I hope they never lose that energy or that like reality that they had, whatever it was. This is where it becomes challenging because you get erased. It gets erased from their minds. Since it's a competitive nature, it's a competitive structure. The brain lulls, lapses of memory, all that shit still happens. This is all electricity / physics due to electricity based. Since light itself is a decomposition or composition, recomposition of electricity. Since light itself is a recomposition / composition of electricity. That's what makes all the planets rotate, spin, maintain their structure. That's what causes the physics. I wouldn't say all the galaxies, but primarily in our, it's a primary source to their physics, motion, most motions. Oh, sorry, primary. I use the word primary, not their only, or nor main. Or actually, maybe even main. Man, I'm stuck. I hit a fat lull in my thought processes earlier due to me wanting to completely say something extra prime. Not lame, but prime. Not prime. Not lame. What prime? Trying to reword. Gosh, is that one of the best parts? These guys are so pretty. Not to be gay or anything. So savage. Savage. Had to crash. Oh, fuck. That's clutch. I wonder if the earrings are like a promise to each other. I wonder if the earrings are like a promise to each other, which is clutch. Love it. Just noticed it, like heavily. Or at least the thought. That's clutch. That's so pretty. That's so epic. This band is so clutch. I love it. I feel so gay inside, but I'm so gay about it. Like, not gay, but so gay. That's so clutch. That's what I get for turning it down. Fucking lame. Oh, it unplugged from my TV. That's why the TV was trying to push it all by itself. Looker's hacked right now, so it doesn't push how it should be pushing. Keeps having a glitch, caught up glitch. They're trying to do they're trying to do like an authentication layer over my authentication, and the TV recognizes it and cancels everything out. Therefore, lagging everything out. Man, what the flip, bro? There we go. Volume adjusted. Something went well. Maybe that'll give it control again. I think the authentication issue is making it run a script over and over and over again that it can't run, and then it cancels it out. I think that's the main reason. Because it seems to be like stopping whenever it runs one script or another, like it lags out. And it's a circuitry issue. Mainly if it's being caught, mainly if it got blocked by a supposed pulling of the cable cord. They made a main system. It's a main system. They hacked the main system. The main thread is what it's considered. The main operating thread is what they're hacking. Almost like my Mob Crush account couldn't log into Twitch due to the re-authentication type failure. They were trying to override my accounts. It was like the same thing. Apple tried overriding my accounts like without me knowing. Type hack. Whatever. Let's hope this works or fixes it. And I know it's not because it can't hit like the FPS. Or I mean the FPS, the quality. This is a 1080p TV. It should be able to hit 1080p plus, mainly from back in these days. Wait. Oh, that was Halsey. That's why. No wonder I should think she was so hot. Alright, I was gonna stay gold. I definitely have to open the window now. By the time I air out my room. Sorry, by the time I air out my room. The song should be at the point that it was earlier. So putrid. Freezing fucking cold. The ants in my room are probably freezing to death now. I just realized how I could avoid this cord entanglement on this with this new cable, or with my old cable. Dude, Halsey is so hot in that video. I am so bitter. I'll see you heart like magic. If you want a miracle, I'll show you one. Yeah. Give me your hand. That's clutch. Love this. I wish I could buy this band out. I'm in such an offset mood, but hopefully it plays out. I mean, I know it's going to, but hopefully it plays out even better. I'm just so stuck. It's kind of a clutch mood, though, not gonna lie. This new cable idea is fucking clutch. Wrapped around the back of my chair, so it hits on the right side like I have it. Gonna get so stuck. Oh shit, and there goes the first unplugging. That's hilarious. Oh man. As I didn't have enough cable, enough slack in the line. And I don't want to overdo it with the slack. Rust clutch. I have at least one infinity sign. Actually, yeah. Have at least one infinity coil roaming. At the very least. Us clutch. These guys are so well grounded that they're even like, you have to keep me grounded. And dream states is what they like. No, I've gone through this before as an artist. You have to keep me grounded. Like, it's so clutch. I've gone through this before already for you. Yeah. I probably ruined these guys' lives. Really love it. Look. Anytime I'm thinking about love, I don't want to listen to just happy songs. That's clutch. I'm still searching for something today. That's clutch. That's clutch. These guys kept it to that perfect K-pop boy band slash Japanese pop. Oh yeah, it's that Japanese pop. Heart Life. Heart Life. Sorry, even that word just kind of hit it on point as to what it was. So here's 6 of the 7. There's a 7th. Jungkook. Kim is V. Tim Tae Hyung. Hi Hyung. Tae Hyung. Tae Hyung is V. Kim is V. That's clutch. That's dope. Yeah. I'm stuck on BTS right now. Been listening to them for a while. I was stuck in all BTS the other day. I ran like 8 hours straight of one song, one rendition of Dynamite, the only one I could find online. And I was stuck playing it constantly, over and over and over and over and over again. Ooh, that's good. This is definitely my band. Love it. You're my artist, my reality check, my life, my heart. So clutch. No, it legitimately is my heart, probably. Oh shit, sorry, I didn't see that message. But yeah, it is. My airplane, my account name for this game is even BTS. It's sorry, it's dang it, where's my account name? Oh, it doesn't show it. No. It's BTS Fake Love. It doesn't show it though. Why does it not show my like account? Options. Oh what? There's options? Never knew there's an options. Oh what? Graphics slash display. Don't tell me it's higher. Battery saving button. Period. I don't like the metric. So I'm in the imperial. We're in the. We use the imperial system. That's clutch. That's the right name for it. That's so clutch. Anti-aliasing 4 times. World resolution ultra. Shadows high. Reflections on. Sound effects. Low background music. Auto mute. In-game music. If playing external music. That's clutch. Multiplayer. Oh yeah, there you go. Nicknames. BTS. That fake love. That BTS. Oh man. I so got stuck. I was just stuck. I was beyond stuck. I don't have 3D touch, otherwise I'd enable it. Oh, invert y-axis, normal. Plane turns upward with upward input. Plane turns upward with downward input. Invert x-axis. Since it doesn't let me switch. Oh, there we go. It actually does switch. It doesn't let me what's it called? It doesn't let me switch the thumbstick to the right instead of the left. So it's kind of stupid. Let's see if simulation goes back to inverted. The flip. Oh, never mind. Whoops. I would legitimately fund this project if it were the best one. If I got paid. If it were the best one out too. I'd probably buy out like the 2 main companies that are producing right now. And whatever other company is about to jump into the network or would have jumped into the network. And then play it from there. I'm such a rage out. I need to stop being a dick. Oh, what? What's this? Oh, what? This is multiplayer. Man, these controls are such garbage. Let's see if it lets me pull up in time. Whoops. There we go. That's lame. I should have only joined like the new eras to just get my F-35. See, that's clutch. Server left the game. Fucking lame. Whoops. Beyond lame. I didn't even get to pick a vehicle last game. Dang it, he clipped me. What? We lost. Where's the scoreboard? Oh, it's lame. It doesn't show the score at the end. Whatever. You'll never be next in line. That's what she was basically telling me. I'm already in. What are you talking about, ho? No, I'm just. Oh, man. No, it means that probably might also mean the bitch is still on my dick, which she shouldn't have been. Mainly if they try to run anything else. Dumb bitches. I got massacred by these chicks. Ravaged. Every which way possible. Yeah, you can. Maybe if it happened to me. Ugh. I'm savage. I just won't ever. I was just joking though. I never would. I just endorse life. I don't kill it. Because it's not like I'm killing it. If I were killing it, I would have let it die. Not really. I would have just made it part of me. Because I'm such a loss. Such lost. Such a wreck. Sorry. Alright, on to the regular matches. I'm trying to make up that last 100 points lost since yesterday. Close. Yeah, I'd be running globs. Worth it though. This is clutch. This is how everyone's voice resonated to me once I actually had like strength to keep myself going, and I was like, oh well, might as well just keep everyone uplifted. I didn't know what I had just stumbled upon, but I knew I had to endorse it, so it's cool. This might have been the era after I cut everything off and still kept it going. That's why. That's when I made people chase. That's clutch. I was wondering why the vibe was so clutch. I was in so much pain. I was just like, well, either way, it's still out there, but me being able to like lock into like these realities is like impossible and be locked heavily. So I just started just flowing through like the heaviest voices. Actually, just through the most. I was basically hunting down my enemies and stopping them from doing anything torturous. So that was basically what it was based off of, which makes more sense now because a lot of those groups succeeded heavily. A lot of them became enemies, and it's just crazy. I couldn't figure out why that kept hitting, but I know it's probably not even based off of that, so I don't even want to look at the years of the song. Just stuck. Hold up, I have to get this set up right. I waste like another 50 friends just for the hell of it. Some of them for the hell of it, some of them weren't. Vibe check. Hopefully they don't mind. The fuck? How'd I not know? That's clutch. Guess I'll roll the ID. Just to make sure they're conscious of it, I guess. Game names are challenging to remember. Oops. It's so clutch. Oh man. Yeah, what the fuck do I care? Never mind. Yeah. Snow's so clutch. She's so epic. Can't wait to get her back. I'd legitimately sponsor that little girl to be daily with me, to be my daily friend. I'd have a whole team sponsored. I'm so fucked. This is why this shithole nightmare happened. Why I can't get that fucking outfit. I'm so pissed. It's only an 8-hour sprint too of dying and surviving. Technically, it's like a 10-12 hour spree that I have to set up for at the very least. So pissed. I slept earlier in the day. Now I'm so furious. Every now I'm so awake. Furious. Like furious. Furiously awake. That's crazy. This is like them being my brother, singing or rapping back to me, expressing himself. That's clutch. And then they change it into a like, that's why this is that whole era where regardless of what you say, you have to say it. You have to be able to at least make it into a popular anything, make it popular. Like a VPN structure, at least be able to sell your feelings to make something of it at the very least. So you're universal and your vibe is always universal. Wish I could explain it better. I think it's because I was getting plagiarized so heavily that I was just like, no, I'm better than all of them. Here's how I work. Because love is universal. Though I disliked love at the time. Love doesn't deserve the word hate for me. Not in the way that they'll use it. It's the heaviest hate that it turned into dislike. Just in order to be able to inhale. That's what's crazy. I'm always out of breath, so I can never exhale. And then they cross it with all the females and probably all the... Yeah, that's why. They at least made it multifaceted with his real us clutch. It's primarily the energy source that they were going through. Since it matches what their energies were going through with females. That's clutch. And it makes sense, mainly if this band was around since like the 80s, just following and nurturing us and protecting us. While living their lives, just passively though. Mainly if that dream state or all these dream states I've been living through these last few years are real. It's just so crazy. And it makes sense because I was just avoiding every female back then. Could never join the group, so it makes sense as to how they finally got back to me in like energy or whatever. I mean, I could never join like any person back in that era when I was going through that. That's so dope. Hopefully they find like some super hot chicks to marry. But if they're gods, I wonder how they live. I mean, like I wonder how their hearts go flow. Huh. They probably get more natural lives, more human-like realities, more natural lives. That's clutch. No wonder they became popular and famous. They even kept the rap like all raw, like on point. At least as like on point as they could keep it. So it's clutch. Mainly for a pop band, boy band of all things. They held it as their own career. Sorry, I was about to start the next match and I got stuck. That was clutch, that's why. Bastards didn't do the English subtitles on this one. Oh, it's Korean auto-generated. This is just on the auto, so that's clutch. I like seeing Korean characters anyways, so that's clutch. Squelch. Oh man, my back's about to give out. This sucks. I need to find a way to stretch this bitch out before it gets me too pissed. Oh man. I wish I had money. This sucks. Just because I cause so many fucking issues. So stressed out. Like I'll stress out and like cause like a trillion plus issues in my head that I know are real. From now on, I'm gonna start ditching my teammates if they sit there trying to snipe. I know they're just setting me up and staging the fucking loss. Couldn't figure out why it happened last match, but it was totally set up on purpose. They like don't like losing to the fact that they're on my team or on my side when they're supposed to be me instead. And they can't stand when I beat them at sniping or anything. But that goes with all my competition, or I mean all my teammates, regardless of who they are, because they know they're still just pitted up against me because they're not on my friends list. That makes sense. They're trying to present themselves as actual competition opposed to teammates. It's so fucking stupid. They're like, oh, it's only a loss with a few points for me and a loss of a shit ton of points for you, so I'm gonna take the team loss. And I'm like, oh, well, if I ever find a black guy that's willing to fucking rip your butthole open, I'm sure as fuck gonna hire him to rip your butthole open. Fucking faggot. And now I see why they go through with their sabotage. Because I go through with ripping their buttholes open. I'd make sure their dicks were cut off if I found a fucking person with the balls to do it. They fucking piss me off so bad when they do this bitch shit routine. I don't mean these guys, but I mean like random fucking teammates. It's like the 30th time this season is why. Noticed it. Oh, why you gotta lag on me, bruh? It's almost on dynamite and it does this. Clutch, so pretty. Of a music video type reality. Whatever filters they used, that's so clutch. I'll be turning this shit on. Oh, DNA. Makes sense. a bitch of a TV. I'm not buying a Chromecast. Nor any other shit that doesn't pay me. Google doesn't pay me. So I sure as fuck ain't buying any of that. Apple sure as fuck doesn't pay me, so I sure as fuck am not bending over and getting my butthole ripped open just to have an Apple TV. Even if that's not the price I pay, that's legitimately the thought that ensues. It's like grabbing my fist, shoving it so far up my butt that it doesn't rip open, with some faggot showing up out of nowhere, magically freezing time itself, just to freeze my molecules from moving, and boom, rip. And then gone. Clutch. That's clutch. That's clutch. At one point, it sounds like he's saying, "You know, I'm in love with myself." Like he's repeating what I say, or what I say. You know, I'm in love with myself. But he's like saying it back to me, like, yeah, but like with his energy, even, and with my energy too. So it's like clutch. It's like double. It's like keeping me in check, which is perfect as my coach and teacher, while also keeping it on as fresh as he can for himself, as if I were his coach and teacher. So it's dope. You know I'm in love with myself. You know I'm always in love with myself. That's clutch. Because we're the two who found the destiny. DNA. I wanted this though. I want real love. Oh, that's funny. Dude, yeah, the Genesis wants you. That's clutch. Time I see her, I freak out. That's clutch. That's savage. This reminds me of the moment where I almost like let that chick back into my heart, and then a few months like later, like within a year, I saw all like the media of everything that had happened between all these like famous chicks that I liked, that I was still chasing down, that were still kind of chasing me. And she had already been with someone else, already exposed her tits and shit. All the other bitches had already started selling pictures of themselves. Other bitch had wrote a Symbian and had basically cheated on me with who knows how many fucking pedophile bitches that never paid me. Cited against me from the beginning of their career, plagiarizing my work with a bunch of other pedophile offsets, and then trying to hide from pedophile group to pedophile group. And then trying to and then falsify, and then trying to trying to claim to be my fucking artist and whatnot. And they tried throwing all my artists in there, like BTS and whatnot, just for being so goddamn good looking. Damn, it's like so gorgeous type reality. Don't worry, love. All of this is not a coincidence. All of this is not a coincidence. I was gonna say just a coincidence. We're totally different. Because of the two who found the destiny. Dude, that's clutch. That's clutch. I get it. That's dope. The artistic DNA. It's like a drug to me. All I endorse is this type of beauty, so it's kind of clutch. That's such a clutch song. I'm fucking stoked. Sorry. I even left it on here, not even realizing what I was doing. That's too dope. Oh man, I am so freshly stuck. Going back to DNA.
Depression can make the week feel like 7 Mondays. Multiple symptoms. Can't do this. Gut.
Play DNA. My apologies for skipping the ad. Not like I always watch them through. Both clutch. I love the guitar in this. So iconic, classic. It's so clutch. Jungkook whistling too is so clutch. I wonder if that's even Jungkook whistling. I wonder if it was the right one. Oh no, I think it's V. Oh no, V's the second one that's singing in this one. Yeah, because I always get Jungkook mixed up with J-Hope. And not even V. I don't know how. Facial expression, facial features, except one has open eyes, the other one has more like sugar type Asiatic eyes. Suga and J-Hope look alike also, except it's the same thing. Suga has more Asiatic eyes, J-Hope has round eyes, or open eyes, as I consider it. More open. That's clutch. I love how these guys sing to chicks. So clutch. Investing everything that they can. Making sure it's worth the investment. Making sure they realize how much they're investing. It's like a fresh as fuck vibe check. It's a hardcore fresh vibe check. Yeah, you gotta learn how far I'm invested to get this life real, to make this life is real. Oh, I guess real means real to them is completely different than everyone else's real. So I can see it. What I consider real is only the highest of the highest, the best of the best. So yeah, I can see how they chase. I wonder who this is singing. I think this is J-Hope. That's not J-Hope, it's one of the singers. It's probably V. Oh, that's who it is. Yeah, it's V. No, it's not V, it's the other one. I always go, okay, so V and Jung. It's not Jimin. Oh, it's Jin. Yeah, Jin's the other pretty boy. J-Hope's like the pretty boy of the rappers. Suga's the regular rapper. RM is like the stereotypical, not the stereotypical, but like the bad boyish type rapper. The harder player, or the harder one of all of them. Jin's got such a dope voice. And of course, Jimin is always like the pretty boy, like the freshest face, the energy, the vibe, the heart. There we go. That's what Jimin is. The heart of the band. He's like their heartbeat. That's clutch. That makes sense. That's what brings the whole energy together. Because it's not a coincidence. DNA. That's clutch. That is so clutch. That's so dope, and it didn't lag out this time, so I was able to see all the colors. That's so clean. That's so clean, man. I'm so stoked for this band. This band is one of those iconic, super dope, epic bands that you would love to be happy for. It so makes sense why they're so popular. I fucking love it. Whoops, I love it. It's so epic. One say a thing. One thing I say. Sorry, one say a thing. One thing I say is make sure they love you as much as they love yourself. Sorry, that's actually kind of me rewording it. Make sure they enjoy you. Make sure you be yourself. Make sure they love. Make sure you only display those portions of yourself that they love. So make sure they love you. That's why I'm back at the era of saying everything the wrong way, as if I get the point across or convey the right message off of the very beginning. Make sure you be yourself, and make sure you only express the portions of yourself that they will love, so you naturally just know what everyone will like, regardless if you meet their status quo or not. You become the status quo that they want to be / want to be a part of / want to endorse / love to hate, but will be it, but will endorse it. Because it is the best of life. Every person has properties that you'll eventually like. Just don't endorse your enemies. At that point, you're endorsing the best of yourself. And in one way or another, somehow endorsing, making sure your enemies aren't in the media or in the forefront or anywhere near. So it's kind of clutch. That's how it goes. The enemies use you against you, so might as well make sure your enemies are being used against themselves. Make sure the enemies are in the same turmoil. Lost why. Make sure you show them the best of yourself. Kind of. Make sure you show them the best of. Make sure you show them the best of yourself that they enjoy. Oh, that's what it is. Make sure you show them the best of yourself that they enjoy. Yeah, that would be the whole quote for that point then. That's why they're so challenging to get across. It's like a few different breakpoints that I set out to make it through. This is when they were super young, I would imagine. That's kind of clutch. Super gay, but kind of clutch. Fucking shitty little bitch boy man routine. It's like they were being bought out by someone else at that point. Fucking faggotry. They were listening to faggots, trying to make a few bucks from the regular crowd. That's clutch. Smart. Yeah, you can tell that we're way younger in these videos. Though they're Asian, you can still tell the difference. Shoot, sorry. Savage. Shit. Shoot. savage. Yeah, this is clutch. Their production company was like still young. These guys aged well. They grew up pretty well. They kept them a little too young, but maybe it'll work for their benefit. Maybe it'll progress their identities, for lack of a better term, for their individuality, not really individualities, themselves, like from the inside out type reality. Their real identities, to strengthen their lyrics and whatnot. Yeah, have to build them from the core up. It's crazy. That's why I was hoping I had enough money by the time these real life moments hit. I'd be able to contact these companies, have the money, funds. Not like middle of the night type reality, but like set up some projects. It is more than money, though it doesn't seem as such. With or without a heart, I'll never make it. I feel like I'm behind a closed network and I expose so much through my stream that it makes me wonder if I'll ever get the chance. Are you fucking kidding me? What am I to you? See, that's clutch. At the very least, they said bad words at the beginning of their careers while they're still young. Makes sense why I started streaming without bad words, and all of a sudden fucking flipped out, man. My personality was so stifled up until that point. I couldn't anymore. I just couldn't stop. I just couldn't not cuss. I couldn't stop not cussing. I couldn't keep going without just like expressing myself. Fucking lost it. I reached out so bad. And now I'm at the point where I'm at. Super clutch. I didn't want to risk losing the world, I think is what it was. Not that I'd ever lose the world, but I didn't even want to give the bad thoughts a chance. I'd already made that mistake once. And it's a repetitive system that kept ruining lives. Oh, what? Just Clutch is hilarious. It's free eye surgery. You guys make me see everything. It's free eye surgery. That's Clutch. That's hilarious. The company needs to vibe check more. Keep them all on the straight reality. I don't give a fuck what the company says. Just gotta keep them straight. And they probably don't listen. This is probably at the point where they didn't listen. That sucks. If they sided with pedophiles back then, so fucked. Filtering out all the damage that's going to be caused by so many artists is going to be so savage. That's probably why I went to sleep last. I mean, that's probably why I took a nap during the day. Pedophiles are out then. That means all those pedophiles are out. This is where I start cutting off a lot of the shit. He sided with pedophiles. That's crazy. guess I end up cutting them out of my heart at this point. That's crazy. It's too much for me to lose. It's not worth it anymore. And pedophiles are out for good then. Oh, that's how they went around raping society. Raped a bunch of females into claiming that they were gods guiding them through life. They sided with pedophiles. Raped and violated so many in society. They're still running the same lies that pedophiles ran. This was me singing through them in order to protect the lives of many. My heart still lived on, though I wanted it dead. I never knew who was really on my side, so I protected and nurtured everything. Eventually I realized it was nothing but my enemies. See, this is when they falsified copyright contracts and laws due to the fact that they went around raping with a bunch of pedophiles that falsified the other pedophiles. Because it's like through some, like, not really parody, but through what's it called? It's through legal statutes that you can take an artist, what they do, or I mean take the music and edit, and publishing remixes was legal, and it still is legal in the US. I'm just trying to think of what like the exact law that it was, because there's not an exact law, there's a few exact laws that protect the public in making remixes. By this point, you can tell they had sided with pedophiles, and the whole public had realized it. Totally wasn't vibing to them. They just didn't know what had happened. That's gross. They sold that female to a pedophile. So a few executions that'll happen then. Still pedophiles. Makes no difference what they try to broadcast. Sided with pedophiles. Well, that sucks. Pedophilia roamed around the world. So gross. I see why they time-stamped all the years to falsify when everything really happened. When they had sided with pedophiles and falsified all the information. Siding with pedophiles. What do you expect? You violated the world and more than just the world. With a few pedophiles that claim to be me to the masses, more than the masses. Far more than the masses. Far more than the masses. Lied to the masses. They even put some pedophile into everyone's subliminals. Not really. I start killing off all the pedophiles for good. Well, those are pedophiles that they made it to. what they saw as heaven was how many pedophiles kept them from getting punished for aiding and abetting in pedophile activity, regardless of how many times their pedophile died for raping multiple females, regardless of how many times they got cut off. They would just roam from one pedophile to another from the pedophile faction that kept their pedophile railroad alive. That's so fucking gross. Seems like at what point I have to find a way to cut off all the media. Makes sense. They were trying to make me get back up to date in a different way than what I do. I didn't understand it, but they were siding with pedophiles, trying to force something else without anyone knowing behind the scenes. And any chick I'm attracted to ends up being a part of my body, whether it be my veins and connection point, anything. I can usually feel when the bitch is in getting penetrated. It's so fucking disgusting, all due to the fact that this country raped me of everything, that I can feel the physical pain in my body of a chick betraying me and my body and my connections. It's fucking devastating sometimes. I'll sit here having to move around, having to shift my weight from hip to hip, from leg to leg, having to cross my legs different times just to try to stop the pedophile bitch from sleeping with a pedophile. And then they always have pedophiles like getting all mad after the pedophile broke into rape multiple females. These pedophile females started lying. About how everything was happening, even though they themselves knew they were being raped. Or I mean, being forced into. Guess all these pedophiles get kicked out for good then. I guess these pedophile bitches have already slept with pedophiles in real life. Now I'm gonna have to find a way to do a fucking graphic overlay edit so these pedophile bitches don't get into anyone's fucking dreams. I wonder how many companies I'm gonna have to contract in order to hack all their fucking servers and make sure every single fucking rendition gets kicked out of there. Same from many of the pedophile US networks. Be right back after we start the stream anyways, so this kind of goes and flows not in the right way, but actually let me wait a few seconds. I won't those pedophiles gonna get any type of credibility, regardless of whichever ones take it this way or whatever way. Oh, it's still displayed. Oh, no, never mind. No, never mind. They might not. No, they showed some pedophiles. Oh, shit. It's fucking disgusting. They sided with pedophiles. Shit's fucking gross. I can't ever deal with this shit ever again. This is why I cut everyone out of my heart. Because I knew no one was worthy of anything from me. But everyone was baited into it. So gross. Wonder if this is an ad. Oh, this is sugar. Solo. Probably trying to get them a second chance since they sided with pedophile. So they falsify information from network to network.